In this video, I'd like to talk about journals and what those actually are in RAVENDAWN. They're kind of like a background deep progressional system. We have quite a bit of it done, so we're very far. I don't want to spoil too much, but a lot of these artifact journals that you're going to chase down are going to unlock capabilities that you might not have in the game or might not be aware of. I'll give you one example without telling you too much. I was able to unlock the ability to do enchants. As you can see, the enchantment slot on this, I was able to unlock 20 attack power on my staff, and I can enchant 2-hand maces and 2-hand axes and 2-hand staffs for 20 attack power, and then 1-hands for shields, axe, and clubs for 10 attack power, right? So the journals unlock a lot of cool things. They even unlock special areas. If you ever want to know how to do a journal, just follow the how to acquire on the right hand side, right? Often they're going to have a waypoint icon on it. So if you're ever curious about where to go for some of this journal stuff, they don't always tell you, but a lot of the times there's a waypoint icon on it and it'll point you in the general direction of what it's affecting or where to go about it, right? Like I unlocked a pirate isle here, like just a separate island that you can't get to without doing this. And it tells you where the island is, right? I wouldn't know where this was unless I click that. So make sure when you're doing your journals or you're trying to be mindful of the waypoint icons, very important. The other thing I'm going to say is that a lot of these journals are kind of hit or miss. Some of these you can buy the items off the marketplace and turn them into a vendor, like orcish effigies, minotaur horns. Some of these are just drops off mobs that it's kind of like, you either get lucky or you don't. I've probably killed, I don't know, 20 to 30 bounty boards of hook masks and morning stars, and I haven't got either of them to drop me a veil artifact yet, right? So some of these are just going to get lucky and you're going to breeze through it, and some of them are going to be really long grinds you're going to be doing for a while. If you played BDO, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar to a treasure drop, right? They're very rare, low chances to drop. So these are chase drops. I wouldn't beat yourself up over it, but be mindful when you're doing your ranger boards or whatever. Be like, oh, I still need the Morningstar artifact. I should take this Morningstar ranger board. That's a good way to think about it. And that way you're doing 2 birds, 1 stone. But a lot of times you're not getting the stone, right? So what other important stuff about journals do we have? I think that's all, really. A lot of these journals are related to quests, dynamic quests that happen. So I want to say if you're doing journal hunting, you should always be on channel 1. And that's kind of an important tip, but what we found out is that certain events only happen on channel 1. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's a bug, but I can't tell you which events only happen on channel 1. I can just tell you that certain events only happen on channel 1. So if you're going to be hunting for rare events, you might as well be on channel 1. The Spirit of Redemption one, no one knows this one as far as I know. The Trial of the Dunes, I haven't seen this one pop. There's a lot of rare events that I haven't figured out how to pop or people aren't sharing. So if you figure this stuff out, you might want to keep it close to the chest, right?